Hi, sleepyheads. Welcome to Sleepy Hollow Express. Today we're going to be going through season 3, episode 16, Dawn's Early Light. And let's go ahead and say hi to my co-host.
Hi.
Okay, so this was an interesting episode. We have a couple of things we want to talk about. And first, I just want to, you know what? We're going to go ahead and let Mary kick us off with the first topic.
Okay. If I could say one thing, it's everybody calm down. Okay, we'll get to that later. At the beginning of the episode, I kind of liked and was kind of feeling iffy about the fact that Ezra Mills knew where the girls lived. Did they tell him? I don't think they did. But he shows up at the house, and Jenny is not having it. And I kind of like that. I feel like in this show, we kind of just let things happen and let things blow over. And I feel like this was the episode of the girls taking their lives back. And like Olivia Pope, you have to earn me. Like, he had to bring Jenny that taffy for her to like crack a smile, which I really liked. And the best part about that scene is when Ichabod came home.
Oh my God, I love that because he walked in, he was just like going on his rant. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, this is Ezra Mills. And he was like, father-in-law, I have to straighten up. I have to be a gentleman. I have to get this right. And he did. It was such just a cute moment. I really loved it.
And he's like, take care of my daughter. And I was like, art.
Yes.
So what was one of your favorite Ichabod moments from the episode?
My favorite Ichabod moment was when they were talking, when they were going to look for the flag, and they were talking, and Ichabod is like, you know, wait, was that the moment when he says there can't be any you have to tell the person you love, that you care about, there can't be any secrets between you guys. Mm-hmm. And I was really hoping that it was going into him just going ahead and being honest and open with Abby, but that didn't happen. So I guess it was kind of my favorite moment, but I still was a little bit disappointed in that moment. I wanted more. I wanted him to go ahead and say, I have these feelings, or maybe not even just confess his love, but just like open the door to a real conversation instead of skirting the topic.
I felt like he was trying to come clean, but they kept getting interrupted by the Eternal Soldier, or just stuff was coming up. They found the secret Mason opening thing, and I think it was 2 times in the episode again where he was talking about honesty between people you care about, and he just kept getting interrupted. And
True, they kept getting interrupted, but then again, when they were in the park, another of my favorite, all of the Ichabod scenes are my favorite.
Let's tell them all.
Okay, so when they were sitting in the park bench, and they were, they realized the map was, the flag was a map to the catacombs. Then he could have had that conversation with Abby, and just, said, hey, I think our role as witness is more. There's more than just our role as witness. And
I didn't know you were about to say. I thought you were about to say, I think I love you.
Right. He doesn't think, he knows. So it would have been like, I know I love you.
Right.
She's probably not ready to hear that. And I love how she had that kiss with Danny, but she was right there with Ichabod, giving him the eyes.
Yeah. The Abby eyes, they're so amazing.
Yes. So Like I said, I loved all the It Could Be scenes. I always do. I love them. Their chemistry to get Tom Nicole's chemistry is just amazing, and
Yeah.
it really makes you root for them.
Speaking of rooting for It Could Be, it looks like Abby is rooting for another ship. Cause she went on and told Danny that she wants to pursue something with him. And over the last couple of years that she had been a witness, she had put all personal relationships off to the side. And they kissed, and it was beautiful.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get mine out the way because I see we have a Danby shipper here. Like, no shade. I don't get into ship wars or anything.
No.
I'm just gonna say the Danby kiss was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
But It Could Be is what I want. It's just like I'm not even trying to be mad. You know what? I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad that Abby, she deserves love. She deserves attention. She deserves all of that.
Right.
But I want her to have those things with Ichabod. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know how I feel about this. There's been so much history between Abby and Ichabod that is so negative, and we want so badly for her to be noticed by him in a romantic way when he's such a jerk. Oh, and her going after Danny makes sense because Danny actually told her that he loves her.
See, here's the thing. She's not, and this is where I can agree with you guys with the Danny ship is she didn't go after Danny. Danny pursued her. He came to her. He told her he loved her. He told her, I want something more with you. So, I mean, he laid the cards out there, and I feel like I respect him for that, And like I said, it was a beautiful thing. Abby, the kiss was beautiful. It was pleasing. But all in all, I just want her to have all of those moments and all of those things with Ichabod. So I know my It Could Be heart was like broken.
Yeah, what? A lot of people were mad. But,
yeah.
I'm gonna say this once. You're gonna talk about how you're done with the show. Get out the tag. Okay, all right. One downside to Danny is, like Ichabod said, if you care about someone, you won't harbor any secrets. Danny has a huge secret, which is his boss that knows about Abby, and they call her an asset. I wonder if that's going to come out in the next couple episodes. Let's talk about the end of the season. We've got 2 episodes left. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think it's definitely going to come out. I don't think Danny and Abby's relationship is going to go far just because he is harboring a secret, a huge secret, like you said. And I think it's going to come out because nasty secrets always seem to find a way out into the open. So I'm thinking soon, if not the next episode, definitely in the finale, we'll find out how much Danny knows, because I think he knows a lot more than what he's letting on, especially when he had that scene with Sophie and he was asking her who all is involved, and I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't sound like a person who's shocked and surprised. He seems like he's investigating and trying to figure out all the pieces, because we know he's not the top guy, but maybe he's not in the loop as much. And he's trying to figure out just who all the chess players are and what pieces are moving. So I think that's what he was trying to do, and he knows Sophie knows more than she was letting on, because she's like, oh, I just found out, and I just know about the monsters. No, Sophie, you know a lot more than that, and he was trying to get it out of her.
Right. I definitely think that. I mean, these next 2 episodes, so much has to happen, and I feel like it should have started 2 episodes ago. I feel like they stretched out the second half way too much. But writers and timing with Sleepy Hollow has never been great. Okay, so they have to go back to the catacombs to regenerate Pandora's box. Are we okay with this? Do we trust Pandora? Is Crane going to keep Abby together? Is she going to be shell-shocked? Like, I have questions. Do you think...
I have so many questions. And first I just want to say, I hope we get some great Ickaby bonding on this journey. I hope it's not just like, oops, there's the map, boom, we're at the catacombs. Like, I'm hoping there is some journey to it, and that they have some type of epiphany, and Ickaby just opens up a little bit, like some movement on Ickaby. That's all I want, just a little bit. They don't have to be together by the end of the episode, but I mean, just a conversation or something. But anyway,
something.
I'm thinking they can trust Pandora as far as they can throw her. Like, she is only been looking out for self since the beginning. So why is it any different now? So I'm thinking, yes, they can trust that they need to get to the catacombs to regenerate the box. And that's the extent of the trusting Pandora. That's
Yeah, I agree with that. Weird side note, that map was gorgeous.
Thank you. That was beautiful. So amazing. That's my favorite moment with Ichabod. My Ickaby moment. Well, you know what? We've agreed that they're all my favorites.
But it was so cute. By the dawn's early like it was so cute. I loved it.
Yeah.
That was so sweet. Okay, I have 2 more questions left. What are Jenny and Joe gonna do while they're going to the catacombs? Do you think we'll see them at all? Or they're just gonna stick with it? Could be like what kind...
You know what? I felt like, again, this episode did not have as much Ickaby as I would like.
Right.
But I felt like the B team wasn't even the major, like, they weren't even the reason for us not having Ickaby this week. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how I feel about that. But I don't think they're gonna be as in the front as they've been the past couple of episodes.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're gonna focus more on Team Witness, which as it should be. So I think they're gonna focus more on them, their journey to the catacombs, and what that means for defeating the Hidden One and Pandora.
True.
And I really like how Pandora is standing up to the Hidden One.
Finally.
Can we say that abuse?
Oh. And you talking about it was like her punishment? That was torture. I was not okay with that. I'm glad it didn't go on, because I was not having it.
I was not happy about it at all.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's like, really, you're so powerful that you have to torture her? Okay, moving on.
Okay, my last thing, if I could just complain about something, and it's not the way that most of us would figure, but Betsy Ross, it is the 16th episode, and I just liked her now.
You know,
she was great in this episode, and I loved it. But I loved it.
I just love how she was the only woman fighting on Washington's team of soldiers, and she was doing like she was in the lead. She wasn't taking a back seat to any of these guys. She was holding her own, and I love that. I was like, yes. I think I've been tweeted about it.
I think that's how they should have had her, was this strong woman that knew what she wanted and knew where she was going and had a fierce allegiance to America and was building a nation. Like, she had so much character, a rich history. Like, I appreciated her in the episode. Like, I loved it. I don't know. That's my complaint about the seasons. Just the writers have just kind of like had bad timing with what they do when. And I'm just kind of like, well, let's see where it goes. I'm optimistic. Like, I'm looking forward to the next episodes. I'm really hoping that we get a season 4. I really hope everybody keeps watching.
I agree. Because, I mean, I was really disappointed about how, you know, people were saying they were going to stop watching because of the Dannaby moment. And I mean, I just love the show so much. No one thing can just make me stop watching. So I don't know. I hope we get a season 4. I'm still looking forward to it could be becoming canon. I mean, they're still working together as Team Witness. So I mean, and that's why. I mean, we watched the show for them. I didn't like how they were shortening their screen time together in a couple of the episodes. I don't know whose choice that was, but it was, I don't know. I don't think it was a good choice, a good option. But like I said, as long as they're working together, even if they're not romantically entangled, but as long as they're Team Witness and they're still, you know, living together and just sharing as friends, like I'm good with that.
Yeah, I feel like I'll be okay either way. I just want their bond to be undeniable, you know, like, that's why people watch the show, whether they ship them together or not. We watch the show to see them together.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Either way. And I would like to see them romantically entangled. I would like Ichabod to step up and own up to some of his jerk moves that he's made in the past. I would like for them to be together, but I'd like for Ichabod to be the kind of man that Abby can trust. Do you guys agree with us? You can tweet at me some anger. I'm at Simply the Worst. Denise, where can they find you?
At Forever Sam Sadies.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.